Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Hands-On Finances channel with me, Donna Jean. So if this is your first time at the channel, this is all things finances and topics and such regarding budgeting and finances. My goal is to educate all people. It doesn't matter whether you're deaf or hearing or just the general public. I want to educate everyone about how to grow your wealth and how important that is, and budgeting things, and really just a plan for your future, essentially. So our first episode that I recorded the other day, explaining who I am and why I created this channel, I realized when I was watching it back, I missed a part about why I set up this channel. I actually had this handle a few months ago, and I never uploaded anything. I had the handle Hands-On Finances for a while now, probably about 5 or 6 months, and I just kind of left it there and didn't touch it or do anything with it. And then about 2 weeks ago, I lost my job, fired, laid off, whatever you want to call it. And at that point, that's when I decided, obviously I'm applying to new jobs and so forth, but I have some time now, so why not take advantage of that and make some recordings and post it on YouTube while I can. And, that's my main purpose, is to be fully transparent with my viewers and audience, that I lost my job, and that's part of life. But, thankfully, we've been budgeting for a long time now, and we have an emergency savings that we've been working towards and putting money towards it for a long time. And my husband and my family and I, we're going to be okay. Whether that takes a month or 2 months or a few weeks to get a new job, we're going to be okay. Obviously, I don't want to have to use that money and have it dwindle, but that's what it's for. Hopefully we don't need to use it, but that's the point of it. If it's there, we need it, it's there. But that's one thing I really want to point out to you all, is having an emergency fund and why it's so important. Paying off debt's important too, obviously, but you are able to save and pay off debt at the same time. It is possible. So, suppose if you had no emergency fund, no savings, and you're putting every penny you have into paying off your debt, and then your car breaks down or something related to the house, like your refrigerator dies, and you need that money, and you don't have any cash, you have no liquid assets, nothing in the bank, you might go to a credit card or get a loan or something that has a high interest rate. And, that can really derail your whole cycle of trying to pay off debt, and it just, kind of starts it over. Not that credit cards are bad, but people that may not have an emergency fund or savings, they're just going to repeat that same process over and over again. And that's my main goal for this video today, is to just emphasize having an emergency fund and savings, and, just planning for ahead. I have many friends that, I've met on Instagram, and, we FaceTime, and they've explained emergencies happen, life happens, whether that be a tree falling on some cars, a snowstorm happening, or maybe your hot water tank goes, whatever the case may be, life happens, and we need to be prepared. We can't just say, oh, I didn't expect that. Like, that's the point. You have to be able to predict and plan ahead, because you don't know what's going to happen. And that's how you can just best prepare yourself. And that's why today I really just want to be transparent and honest with you all that, my life's not perfect. Life's hard. We've had our ups and downs with money and finance related things in life. I have a 3-year-old son, and he is tough. Personally, I'll hear people say, oh, terrible twos are so bad. But in my personal opinion, 3 is worse, three nagers, if you will. But if you have any questions about my emergency fund, or, just let me know, comment below. But currently we have $10,000 saved in an emergency fund, and that's just a general emergency fund, whether that be a car breaking down or a medical reason. We also have a separate $5,000 emergency fund for the house. So we bought this house back in November in 2021. And we didn't know, we weren't able to get an inspection because the market is so tough right now when buying a house. But, it looked pretty good from what we could see, but you never know. So we want to have that $5,000 separate for that reason. And we had sold our other house, so thankfully we have some profits from that. We, in addition to our emergency funds, you know, that's really kind of why I have this emergency fund. But if you have any questions about savings and our savings journey or paying off debt at the same time, you know, it's not easy, but it's doable. I think it's important, you know, to prioritize both of them at the same time. You know, so if you like this video, please, you know, like it, share, subscribe, post it with your friends and family. Hopefully this video will have a voiceover, and I figured it out. If you're hearing this, then I did. Please share, and I look forward to posting more videos. Bye-bye.